Hello Taurus, hello and welcome into your general tarot card reading for the second week of January of 2019. So Taurus, this is from the 8th to the 15th. This is also a general reading, Taurus, so take out of it what you will. So what do we have here? We have a Queen of Wands, we have a Six of Cups, we have the Magician, and the fourth card is Seven of Wands, and this card is kind of advisory card. This is about what to focus. It's like additional commentary. So interestingly enough, Taurus, we have a lot of we have Two of Wands, we have one major arcana indicating a new beginning, and Six of Cups. So there will be a lot of, I would say, I think it's going to be about the new beginning, something going to start moving. And because you have a Queen of Wands might be representing either a literal person, and it's not necessarily has to be a woman, but a literal person, someone who is mature, intelligent, very personable. It's very practical. I would say extremely practical. Someone who is extremely likable as well, might come across as open and relaxed and quite receptive. Doesn't necessarily has to be, like I said, a woman, someone who, you know what, that person might be having good sides and bad sides. You know, that person might be extremely friendly, but equally might have a tendency to be hasty. That's what is coming through. So this is kind of but this is person who is kind of made, she's very, if that is her indeed, or this person is very I would say very happy with they're very happy with themselves. They're very grounded, and they have a very good foresight. And queens, they're quite often also representing this kind of maturing process, this kind of process where things are still happening, they're in kind of midst of happening, but they are not coming to the fruition as yet. And this queen is looking towards the Six of Cups over here, and Six of Cups is kind of we can define the Six of Cups as a happiness, childhood, enjoyment. Sometimes it's relating to children, memories of the past, positive outcomes. Sometimes even new employment as well. Sometimes it comes because it's the cards of giving and receiving, and Six comes as a balance. So it's a very balancing card, and can also speak about the new employment as well. And it's talking about the stability and balance of the mind and the spirit and harmony in general. So Six might be also Cups coming as a reminder that by giving ourselves we receive in kind as well. And it's also, you know, talking about generosity and gratitude over here. And because it's associated with children and childhood, and kind of playfulness and innocence, might be talking about the kids or children in your you know, close vicinity, but also might be resonating with genuine love of family and life in general. So this is something about the family. This is but also Six of Cups is suggesting of the learning process, and actually is also, I think, is talking about the past efforts bringing the present rewards as well. What I would say, because you have this Queen and you have those Six of Cups, and I think I have a funny feeling that's what is coming through with the Queen. I think with the Queen of Wands, she's talking about the life purpose as well, and what is coming through is some kind of life purpose, and is this kind of knowledge and kind of understanding coming with it. So I would say, Taurus, that for some of you it might be indeed knowing what you would like to do, and kind of have a clarity in terms of how you're going to go about the things. What is it that it's almost like you're going to have a foresight. It almost feels like to me you're going to know exactly, and the strength might be coming either from your past happy memories or from your family over here, and it's something to do with the security, because Six of Cups is depicting this house. That's how I see it, and the castle, and you have this one of the cups is kind of standing and full of flowers just on the background. So I think it's going to be about security, wishes coming through for some of you, indeed new employment. And Magician is talking about the new beginnings. It's talking about everything is available to you. It's talking about focused will. And I would say with whatever it's happening here, it's going to be the second week of Jan for you, Taurus. It's all about being aware, because yellow is representing the consciousness of the sun. So this ability, and it's also representing self-confidence as well, and activity. So it's going to be very active, because you have also the Magician has a lot of flowers, so roses and lilies. So they're representing the new beginnings. They're representing of the best yet to come. So this is going to, and because he's representing as above, so below kind of principle, this is indication of being able to put things in motions, put things in. Making things happen. It's about the progress, and I think what's going to happen is going to be representing this time where you'll be able, or you'll be called upon, or you have no other choice than make things happen. And whenever this is to do with the new relationship, the birth of the new idea or creative project, if that's to do with your finances, the Magician is requiring of you taking the action. It's all about not thinking but doing, and he is asking you to do quite a lot, I would say. And because you have a Seven of Wands it's to overcome either competition, either stiff competition, either your own inhibitions, or going and getting things. It's all about going and getting and doing those things, because that you have a seven. A seven is very dynamic number. Seven is all about the movement. It's all about the progression as well. And because this chap is standing on this and the Seven of Wands, and wands, they're representing the life force, and think about that Magician is holding that wand and is pointing this wand up, so it's showing this creative force, this kind of understanding the idea, the creativity, and because his hand is it's kind of pointing down. It's representing the action. It's representing bringing ideas into the reality, into the plane of being, into now. And if you're going to look at Seven of Wands, he is standing more or less in the same position. He is pointing up and pointing down, and he is overcoming those difficulties, whatever difficulties there might be over there. So this is very clear indication, Taurus, for you to believe in yourself. It's Seven might be representing the difficult negotiation for you, the effort, the competition in business, and success over either enemies or success over or overcoming difficulties. Is representing this inner strength, this unexpected gain and advantages that you have. So this is potential, great potential gain over here, and it's also representing the determination. So whichever way you're going to look at it, it's asking you to move forward. It's talking about the solid development, and it's talking about a completion of a cycle. Excuse me. So everything just basically what the 7 is telling you, go for it. You'll be able to succeed, and you'll be able to actually, what I would say, bring the best out of the situation of people as well. So Taurus, that's what is coming through. And if that's going to be a test, if you're going to think about 7 of Wands that just came through as a test, you know, the test might be everything from, you know, facing your own fears, job interview, to a God knows what, some kind of test of will, let's call it this way. The 7 is telling you there's nothing to be feared, and there's no indication of failure here. So you have to kind of handle the situation and pass the test with the flying colors. That's what's coming through, Taurus. So good luck. You'll make it. That's what's coming through. So Taurus, have a smashing week. Thank you for tuning, and bye for now. If this reading has resonated with you, please like, comment and subscribe to my channel. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please feel free to go to my website www.tarotwithmishka.co.uk, or alternatively you can email me at mishka@tarotwithmishka.co.uk. If you'd like to find me on Facebook, just simply type in Tarot with Mishka. I would like to say a massive thank you for tuning in, and bye for now.